Roman battlefields were loud places. Steel collided. Men screamed. Orders were lost in chaos. Yet through that noise, something else moved silently, low to the ground, fast, purposeful. This was no soldier. It was something Rome built without iron. The Romans believed war was not won by strength alone, but by control. Control of land, control of men, control of fear itself. And so they shaped an animal into discipline. They called it a combat dog, not as a nickname, but as a role. These dogs were never companions. They were not raised beside children or hearth fires. From the beginning, their world was different. Cold mornings, hard commands, long marches, the smell of leather, sweat, and blood. Their distant ancestors came from harsh lands, rocky hills where survival demanded aggression and loyalty in equal measure. Mountain dogs that guarded flocks, fought predators, and stayed awake while humans slept. Rome noticed them. Rome always noticed useful things. But Rome never copied. Rome improved. Breeders selected only those animals that obeyed under pressure, those that did not panic when surrounded by noise, those that stayed when instinct screamed to flee. Generation after generation, weakness disappeared. What remained was focus. Training did not begin with violence, it began with discipline. The dog learned voices before faces, scents before shapes, friend before enemy, silence before movement. It learned to sit while chaos erupted around it, to wait while others charged, to attack only when the moment was right. Imagine standing inside a Roman camp at night. Torches flicker, armor rests on wooden racks, soldiers sleep lightly. At the edge of the camp, something moves, not loudly, not carelessly. A dog lifts its head. Before any man sees danger, it knows. On campaign, these animals marched beside the troops, not carried, not dragged. They earned their place, step by step, mile after mile. When soldiers collapsed from exhaustion, the dogs stayed alert. When rain soaked the ground and morale broke, they remained steady. In hostile territories, dense forests, narrow passes, unfamiliar terrain, their value became undeniable. They detected ambushes, guarded prisoners, protected supplies. In sudden night attacks, they struck first, not wildly, precisely. Unlike tribal war dogs that rushed forward without control, Roman-trained dogs acted as extensions of command. They moved when ordered, stopped when recalled, held ground even when wounded. And when battle truly began, fear spread faster than blades. Enemies were trained to face men, shields, spears, formations. They expected those. They did not expect teeth at the legs. They did not expect silence before impact. They did not expect something that did not retreat. Some soldiers formed bonds stronger than words. A man and a dog who shared years of marching, hunger, and survival. When one fell, the other often refused to leave. There are stories, not official records, but memories passed among veterans, of dogs defending fallen masters until spears finally ended them, of animals buried with care, of names carved into stone. No triumphs were celebrated for them. No songs were written. As centuries passed, warfare changed, armor thickened, tactics shifted. Animals no longer fit the shape of battle. The dogs disappeared quietly, absorbed into other breeds, other lives. But they did not vanish completely. Their presence lingers, in posture, in instinct, in the unwavering stare of certain modern dogs that still seem to stand guard over something unseen. So remember this: Rome did not only conquer with legions and steel. Sometimes it conquered with loyalty given teeth. If this story stayed with you, support the channel, share it with someone who values forgotten history, and subscribe for more untold chapters of the ancient world. Because some warriors never held the sword, yet they fought until the very end.